This video is sponsored by PoketownStore.com, the best place for you to get yourself some TCG code cards. Looking for that specific code card to complete your deck or just to open up some packs? They have it all. From Darkness Ablaze, Champions Path, you name it. Look at the huge variety that they offer. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a platform I personally use every day, and this is for European players to purchase and sell cards all across Europe, and they have lots of good stuff on here. You can actually open up an account and start selling yourself or buy a fantastic amount of products from people all across Europe. So definitely check out both of my sponsors, PoketownStore.com as well as Card Market. And as a little addition, if you go to Poketown Store, you can use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. So definitely do so. You'll help me out a ton. What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today it's time for us to be diving into the deep ocean with Wailord V. It has 200 freaking 80 HP. Could become 330 with Cape of Toughness. Not a lot of people can one-shot that. We can rely on Ocean Waves, flipping 3 coins for every head. 120 damage with 2 heads, Zacian KO. With 3 heads, every VMAX KO. How cool is that? We also hit weakness against Centiskorch VMAX, and it's easy than ever to just accelerate water energies with Frosmoth, so that's why we're having that. We have a 4-4, so Research and Marnie, as well as a 2-2, Dedenne and Crobat in here, so consistency is key, and with 4 Quick Ball and 3 Communication, getting that first turn Snom available is as easy as pie. Without Dragapult being as oppressive in the format right now, not being tier 1, Snoms will definitely survive, or just set up 2 of them at the same time. Then accelerate energies to the Wailord V and try to use the Glimwood Tangle at your disposal to reflip your coin flips if you are not satisfied. With Capacious Bucket, you find the water energies. With Energy Retrieval, you get them back. And with Air Balloon, you have a pivot if you have it onto your Frosmoth, Dedenne, Crobat, or Keldeo. Keldeo can one-hit KO Eternus VMAX if they are not careful enough with their bench space, but also has a good ability if you're up against Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX, which still sees a little bit of play. Okay, let's go! Wailord V. Hopefully you guys are excited for this video. If you are, be sure to let me know by destroying that like button. And without further ado, let's get into this video with the most powerful whale in the Pokemon trading card game, Wailord V. We're up against Tapu Maki. I don't know what the opponent is playing. He has a Naganadel as a deck box. Could be anything. Could be Mewtwo. Could be, I don't know. We have no idea. Where he's calling the coin flip, we always want to go first because that means we can evolve our Snom as quickly as possible. We do lose the coin flip, so we can go with Dedenne, Crobat, and Research at the same time to set ourselves up as well. So going second is also not the biggest issue in the world. Definitely with a Wailord in the active position. Right now, we start out with Crobat, not a huge concern. We can like slap Glimwood Tangle down, Quick Ball for Snom, and then Research, which is good. And Crobat can definitely take a hit, unless we're up against Eternus, then we should be scared of like a second turn madness. Okay, Jinx. Spiritomb. It's been a while since we've seen Spiritomb. Can Spiritomb hit the numbers? That is the question of the day. They're having their early lead in the form of Hoopa. Attachment to the Hoopa, and probably gonna see a pass. It's probably gonna be supporter in hand. No Jirachi whatsoever, no switch. These Omnious Pressure Posure can actually help out the fellas. Let's go. Quick Ball, getting rid of that. Getting ourselves a Snom. Little Snom. There's a Frosmoth in here. Okay, fine. Grab that. Slap this. Do we attach so we can have a pivot? Probably not, but could do that. Otherwise, it goes to the discard pile anyhow, so slapping this down and gonna go for the classic Research. We still have 2 Frosmoths left, so it's fine. He could go with Boss's Orders on that, but we have none other than 2 of them at the same time. I wonder what we should do in this scenario. We can have there's gonna be 3 energies in the discard pile, but our Wailord will probably survive anyhow. Huh. Interesting. I think I will opt to go for the Research because I want to just get my Wailord ASAP. Communication. Okay. We can get ourselves this Frosmoth for next turn. Okay, cool. Passing it out. We're gonna go with Communication, getting ourselves Frosmoth, then go for Research, and then the Wailord will take over. Still have Glimwood Tangle. He's probably having his own stadium of choice. Probably gonna be that one that puts damage counters on yourself every time you retreat. He might have boss's orders, but then he's not setting up, and he's probably needing to find like Spiritombs or Quick Balls or Great Balls, to say the least. He probably has something like Marnie in his hand as well. Marnie or Research, I expect here, or a Bird Keeper could also happen. There's already 3 energies in the discard pile. The good news is we still have 1 energy retrieval left, and we have 12 energies in total. I think we will not need to set up more than 2 Wailords in a match like this. He could just safely set up his Spiritombs and go, okay, he's just switching out, gonna go on the offensive. Okay, there's a Research coming. What was he doubting? Pierce, Reset Stamp, Hiding Dark Energy. Okay, that's a terrible hand. Terrible, terrible hand. Okay, there's another Hoopa. 2 Hoopas. This guy is able to slap 90. That actually 2 shots the Crobat, so should worry about that. Still no energies on the bench, so our Crobat will survive a hit. We can go for Frosmoth. Hopefully you can find some of these Capacious Buckets. There's a Quick Ball going along. Will he set up another 2-prize Pokemon for us? For instance, like a Dedenne, a Crobat, or a Spiritomb, and just use the Anguish Cry attack? I think it's the ability, like. Anguish Cry is the attack, and then Building Spite is the ability. Yeah, of course. I love 1-prize decks, so we'll see if this deck has something good going for it. 90 damage, also 1-hit KO's Frosmoth, by the way, so as soon as he has like a boss's orders, he could do that. He's looking through his deck. I cannot promise you guys that we will win with Wailord. I'm definitely going to try and showcase the strategy. We're up against a 1-prize deck, which is not a lot of good news for us. He could like go, as soon as like his Spiritombs have enough damage counters, they can go after Dedenne as well as Crobat, which is very, very scary. Definitely not setting up one of these fellas again. Okay. The Research will have to be crucial here. Yeah, Assault Gauge 90 from the bat. We also have Suicune, by the way. Suicune could be a good attacker in here as well. Okay, let's go. I think I'm gonna go with Communication. Do we have Evolution Incense in here? No, only 1 Communication left. Ooh, scary. Frosmoth is in the house. Let's go. Research. Need to find an attacker and some energies here. Alright, 2 energies, 2 Frosmoths. How ridiculous is that? We can, of course, use Wailord to attach all of those energies instantly, which is actually not a bad idea. I'm actually gonna go for that. Yeah, we don't have an attack just yet, but we do have draw up 1, 2, 3, and we can accelerate all the energies that we lost onto the Wailord instantly. So the Wailord is ready to do a lot of madness. The opponent is using Building Spite, so hopefully we can find some boss doors to just get some damage on this fella. He could also have like a switch and an energy on this Hoopa. He could. 5 cards in hand. 5 cards in hand. Building Spite, that could come very scary if he has Cape of Toughness, which also benefits him. Maybe this guy will be stuck in the active. Assault Gauge, only 90, but he has a 2 retreat cost, so if he doesn't have something like Switch, there's already 1 Switch in his discard pile. I don't know how many copies he's running. Opponent is thinking a long time to just make his moves. But our Wailord is ready to just strike. This guy dishes out no damage. Okay, there's the U-turn board. Onto the Hoopa, if he has an energy, he can just go for manual attachment and then slap 90 damage. And then hiding energy and go crazy once again. Okay, boss's orders. Going after our Crobat, funny enough. Taking 2 prize cards in the process. Very, very clever. The boss's orders are insane. Okay, we need some boss orders of our own. Okay, Communication. Could find ourselves another Pokemon. Okay, another 2-prizer or a 1-prizer. I think I will go for a 1-prizer right now. Frosmoth action. Ta-ta! And then Marnium to... Yeah, he already has cards, but it doesn't matter. We need cards of our own. Yeah, we do have the boss Zord for next turn, so that Spiritomb will go down eventually. Ta-ta! Okay, let's go with the Ocean Waves! Oh, 120, 240, 240 damage. That Hoopa dies twice. We only get 1 prize card for that, unfortunately. What do we get? Capacious Bucket. The Marnie could have also drawn in into more Spiritombs, which is scary. U-turn board does not make a lot of difference here because he has a 2 retreat cost, so a 2 prize deck, very scary. He could go after our Dedenne with Boss's Orders. All the rest of our Pokemon are 1 prize Pokemon or the big Wailord. Definitely gonna go for Boss's Orders on the Spiritomb that is already accumulating lots of damage counters. And we also have a way like we can switch to Suicune if need be, right? Definitely gonna be a tricky matchup. But maybe he doesn't have an energy. We married him to a low hand size, 4 energies in the discard pile. Building Spite, yeah, you can do that all you want, but if you don't have an energy, we should be okay. Scoop up nets. Gonna go for the Jirachi here, searching himself. Maybe a supporter. He already used 2 Pierce. 2 Pierce in the discard pile. Research. Maybe he relies on the Dedenne, which could help us out in the prize race. I wonder if we should hang on to that Boss's Orders, but this Spiritomb is getting more scary. Okay, he gets a Boss's Orders. He could use that on one of our Pokemon here. That means we have to get out another 2 prize Pokemon. Okay, sure. Need to be finding Air Balloon or a Switch Spike Moth, Jinx, and that's that. Oh boy. Glimwood Tangle for sure. We're gonna be going with, we can attach 1 energy right there. Capacious Buckets. 2 energies or 1 energy? I think 1 is sufficient. And then there's 1 switch in here and 1 Air Balloon. And we still have the Dedenne left. I think these are all good things to know. He still doesn't have an energy. Still does not have an energy. So attachment over here. We're gonna go with Quick Ball. Finding ourselves a Dedenne or a Crobat. I think the Dedenne is a little bit more useful because we can still resort to like, there's only 1 Marnie left, so only 1 Marnie left. We're drawing 6 cards here. Only 1 Marnie left. What are the odds? The Boss's Orders. Like, we can Boss's Orders the Spiritomb, but then he has access to the... Yeah, this is probably the best choice here. We're gonna Quick Ball. Thin our deck even further, getting ourselves a Snom, and go for the Dedenne. Let's go. Switch cards. Okay, the Air Balloon, even more busted. Retreat! And we could go for a 2 prize or a... Yeah, the energies go back to the hand anyhow. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Wailord here. Sure. Wailord, do your stuff. Ocean Waves! Whoop, whoop. Well, have you ever? Don't want to flip again. 120 is enough. Now we're back, equal in the prize trade. The Spiritomb can... Oh, Boss's Order is busted. That is exactly what we need because this Spiritomb is getting ridiculously scary. With his damage output, he's if he has an energy, he's gonna be good. But without Jirachi and him grabbing this Boss's Orders, I assume that he doesn't have what it takes. So if we, at that point, knock out the Spiritomb, we should be okay. Birdkeeper, he gets 3 cards. He draws into this. He doesn't know if he was able to draw into like an energy or not, so that's why he opted to go for that one. This Hoopa can still slap 90 damage, but what is 90 damage against the big mighty Wailord? 40 damage on the Spiritomb. He can slap 160 if he does enough damage. Okay, he just being clever, putting 1 damage counter onto this Jinx. Either way, doesn't seem to have an energy just yet. Or maybe he does and he doesn't want us doing anything. Yeah, sure. We're gonna keep the Boss Orders. If he wants to resort to the Dedenne, we can then go crazy, right? Right. Yeah, Ocean Waves, Wailord! Well, have you ever reflipped that again? Well, 360. As mentioned, you can one-hit KO VMAXs with that scenario. He definitely has to 2-shot the Wailord, which is good for us. We can knock this guy out, and then if he sets up another Spiritomb, we should be okay. U-turn board, going onto the Spiritomb. The Mew on the bench, protect him himself. Cape of Toughness onto the Mew, and then Research. Another Switch Guard down the drain. I wonder how much damage he's gonna put on this Spiritomb. This Spiritomb will get knocked out, and then next turn we use the Boss's Orders. Okay, the Spike Muff could help if, yeah, there's another Spiritomb, but He only has 2 switches. Yeah, maybe some scoop up nets left. Sure. Though the scoop up doesn't matter with this scenario. Is he going to use the Omnius Posure to put more damage on the Spiritomb? Okay, now there's 3 Spiritombs. Technically, if he has something like Bulbasaurus, he can take this guy out, take this guy out. How many Bulbasaurus in his discard pile? 2 though. Wonder if he's playing 4. I think only 3, right? No 2 prizers on his bench, so the Bulbasaurus is a little bit irrelevant. He could slap. Probably gonna have to go for the 3 shot. Yeah, funny enough, I'm saying the 3 shot. How crazy is that? The Posure is coming along, putting damage from... Yeah, he's setting up a second Spiritomb. It's fine. This guy is able to slap 130. Which means, like, how many Cape of Toughness do we have left? I think we still have some left, right? Putting damage on there. He switches out. Does he have a scoop up net? Does he have an energy? More importantly, scoop up net. Yeah, this guy is gonna be dishing out a huge amount of damage here. How many energies do we have left, to be honest? Oh boy, Spiritomb on the offensive. Yeah. He's putting all of his resources into 2 Spiritombs. Fine. We don't mind. 160. He can definitely get there. We have the Cape of Toughness though, so... Wonder if he has an energy or not. Cape of Toughness here, and then... Yeah, just knocking this guy out, for sure. Ocean Waves! 1! Okay, that's all we need. We could have slapped down the Glimwood Tangle, by the way. Should have done that. He can now, like, retreat and use some scoop-up mechanics, getting damage. Yeah, definitely should have put down the Glimwood Tangle. Now we can, like, put damage counters onto his Jinx to just go crazy. U-turn board. Whenever moves to the bench, put 2 damage counter on that Pokemon. Okay, fine. Zigzagoon pings. That's 170. That means 330. Oh, he can maybe one-hit KO us. I think so. Research. The Suicune is something he definitely can KO. I know that, but we can definitely take it as an answer here. If he has Boss's orders, then our Dedenne will go down. So, oh, reset stamp to 2. Ooh, nasty. We have Marnie. It's fine. Building Spite. That's 130. He can go to 160 though. Definitely KOing us if he uses the Jinx here. Wow. But then all of his damage counters are gone, and I don't think he can set up enough damage to just use Suicune unless we just slap down a Glimwood Tangle again. There's still 1 in the deck, we know that. Probably not going to be on the bottom of the deck, unfortunately. Either way, we get the energies back, and we can also like one-hit KO with a Frosmoth at one point for 2 energies. I think we should do that, to be honest. Promoting this Frosmoth, attaching to this, and using 30 damage to the attack here with Aurora Beam. What is he gonna do? Maybe he has 2 Jinx for next turn. This is actually very close. The Wailord going crazy. Promoting this one. Sure, I guess. Switch, and then he maybe has another switch card, right? How many switches in here? 2. So he can set up this Spiritomb. Oh yeah, that could actually work out. We probably misplayed by not slapping down Glimwood Tangle. Probably still has access to Boss's orders. Ah, if only this guy is not... maybe he has a switch. Yeah, if he has a switch card, it's gonna be very busted. Yeah, that's our mistake right there. But maybe we can Marnie him so he doesn't get the boss. Omnius Posure. Ah, why didn't we slap down the Glimwood Tangle? How many Spike Mods in here? Only 2, okay. Maybe he could have over-adapted anyhow. Cape of Toughness going wrong on that Spiritomb. Yeah, 50 damage right there. Insane. Boom! And now he needs to dig for a boss's orders. He gets so many cards in hand. Sure, let's go with this. Ice Dance. And Marnie to a low hand size. Come on. Here's the Glimwood Tangle and the boss's orders. Glimwood Tangle. Retreat. Yeah, I'm actually going to attack with the Frosmoth. Or yeah, I think we should attack with... If we attack with Frosmoth, should be okay, right? Or actually we get all the energies back if we attack with the Suicune instead. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Aurora Loop. Boom! Oh boy. Cape of Toughness again. If we would have attacked with the Frosmoth, we would have not gotten the energies back. But we still have a Wailord in deck. We know that for sure, and we have access to Crobat, so... interesting. Interesting indeed. 4 damage counters onto the Spiritomb. Quick Ball. I think I should have attacked with Frosmoth here. Okay, there is the Crobat that he can draw. He's looking for boss's orders here. A very close game against his One Prize Madness deck. We've already tested that deck out before on the channel. But the Wailord, very high durability, 280 HP. There's a Jirachi. And now attachment to the Spiritomb. And now he's just digging for boss's orders. If he has a scoop up net, he can also rely on Jirachi, using Stellarish, finding a boss. Oh boy. Close games. The Posure is coming along, so now the Spiritomb is dishing out exactly 160. Or the Dennis are looking menacing. Ah, scary. Does he have it or not? Switches to Jirachi, trying to dig for the boss's orders. It could still be on the bottom of his deck. Or it could not be. Well played. There's the boss's orders onto the Dedenne. Does he have the switch card or the scoop up? Yeah, of course he does. Well played from the opponent. Yeah, Wailord not too good against one prize Pokemon, so it seems. But maybe we can try it out in another battle. We'll see if we are up against other opponents that are playing multiple prize decks. But because we're actually able to slap 360 damage. Against these Spiritombs, it doesn't matter. They target down their 2 prize Pokemon and just go around the Wailord. Or just try and 2-shot it. Like that one turn where Glimwood Tangle was in play was probably very crucial. But seeing as he only played 2 Spike Mods, he definitely could have done it anyhow, so I'm not too worried about that. These kind of lists typically run 3 copies of Spike Mod. Okay, starting with nothing. No Snom, no Wailord. Oh, that first game was very close. Very, very close. Okay. There we go. 2 of these fellas from the bath. And then we can quick ball for the Wailord. Give it a Cape of Toughness. Communication, that Frosmoth back. And go crazy. I wonder what we're up against. Let's say Centiskorch. That would be awesome. Then you only need to flip 2 heads in order to 1-KO the Centiskorch VMAX. Or 1 head to just destroy the Centiskorch V. He got a mulligan. He got one. Zigzagoon. Is this going to be... Oh, Eternatus. Okay, that is a meta deck right there. Way better than like that Spiritomb Madness. Capture energy. I wonder why I attached it to the Zigzagoon. Really wonder. Great Ball. Maybe he has a terrible hand. He doesn't have a Crobat or anything. Quick Ball? He does. Why did you attach that capture energy on the active? Maybe he's gonna go for like Obstagoon or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he has Turbo Patch in his list. Could also be the case. Whatever is going on, our Wailord can handle this. Treat cards. There's already like so many Pokemon on his bench. And a Zigzagoon Ping. Going down on the little Snom. Maybe he's gonna go for Surprise Attack. You never know what opponents do these days on TCGO. Retreating into Eternatus and calling it a day. Well, on that department, let's go Communication. Wailord. If he goes crazy, we can also go with Keldeo, by the way. This here, attachment there, Toughness Cape, and Research. Air Balloon. Well, that Air Balloon is very, very, very nice. I wonder if he has... I don't think he has Tool Scraper. He could have Bossasaurus. He could... But he's probably not going to be able to get the KO right from the bat. Unless he has Scoop Up Nets and all that. I think I will just go with... I wonder. This is actually such a broken hand that I actually want to go draw puzzle pieces with Crobat. I'm actually gonna do that next turn. Yeah, he could Marnius though. He could Marnius. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait it out. Just play it safely and soundly and then go crazy. We have Research, Crobat, and Dedenne in one turn. I wonder what the opponent will do. If he Marnies, he might not draw into like Eternatus VMAX. And also we can use the Air Balloon on our active Snom. Okay, there's the Eternatus VMAX instantly. Great Ball, finding himself. Crobat, Zigzagoon. Okay, the Zigzagoons in combination can actually get rid of our first Snom in the active slot. Okay, he's gonna go for the Wailord straight from the bat. I wonder if he's gonna get 330 HP done eventually. He slaps 270 as a maximum, so now 280. That means he still needs way more than... Okay, there's the Marnie, unfortunately. All of our good cards on the bottom of the deck. We have a Communication though. We have Communication. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. 3. Ooh, Keldeo can one-shot. Keldeo cannot one-shot. Keldeo can one-shot. Okay. I'll take it. The Keldeo, ladies and gentlemen, can one-shot. That means this is a fact for sure. We're gonna go with Communication. Gonna set ourselves up with a classic Frosmoth. And yeah, now Keldeo can punish the opponent. We still have access to Research, still have access to Crobat. We shuffled the deck, so our good cards are back once again. Let's see. We still need to get out of the active position, but shouldn't be that hard. Okay, let's go. Ice Dance. We are dancing right now. Look at the Keldeo tech here. Yeah, might as well attach one energy on there. Wailord is preparing itself. Attach of the turn goes there. Capacious Bucket, 2 energies straight from the bat. Going onto that Wailord. Oh boy, the ice dances are real. Right now, we are dancing. Dancing in the moonlight. We only get 2 prize cards, unfortunately, for that crazy amount of damage. Because of the Black Market Prism Star. Although, did he attach a capture energy or what? Yeah, it was a capture energy. We still got to take 3 prize cards. Insane. Keldeo, insane. Huh. Against meta decks, you're going to have an awesome time with Wailord. Against 1 prize decks, a little bit more difficult. Also, his ability gets deactivated. Look at that, 3 prize cards. If he goes for another VMAX, we are going to try and one-hit KO it with the Ocean Waves attack. That's what I want to see in this video. Okay, Eternatus, 3 cards in hand though. Will he have an Eternatus VMAX? Will he have a Crobat? This is working out better than I thought. So even though we did not win the first match, this is looking way better. Pierce. Attachment, or maybe just Crobat so he can draw 4 cards, I think. Crobat and Capture Energy. How is he gonna take down this monstrous HP Pokemon? I wonder. Now we have 2 options here. If he goes for the Eternatus VMAX, we can just one-hit KO it and win instantly. Okay, Power Accelerator, that's fine. He attaches to probably the one on the bench. Yep, that's what I figured as much. So, Cape of Toughness going on to this fella as well. We can go for Dedenne, try to go for boss's orders. Not that we don't need boss's orders. What am I saying? Retreat! Trying to set up another Wailord. I might as well set up another Frosmoth just in case the first one goes down. Wow, this deck, once it gets set up, you have full power. Now we just need to find a Glimwood Tangle, which we run 4 copies of and probably whiff. That's how it goes. Bollocks. Power whiff, power stuff. Okay, we did not KO it. We only smacked 120, which is still okay. He can go for like the VMAX or try to retreat it or something. Next turn, we're definitely gonna go for like a research so we can find Glimwood Tangle to one-hit KO this fella. Or find energies because we're running out of energies. Communication, okay. Okay, he's gonna go and attacking with the first one. He probably thinks we're not running stadium cards. Little does he know, we're playing Glimwood Tangle. Okay, another Eternatus VMAX. This is the one. He probably thinks we only take 2 prize cards because we don't run stadium cards. And with this amount of HP, we only need to use the attack twice. Wailord will definitely survive, so I wonder what he's thinking. How many boss orders in here? 0. So yeah, we still have 1 left if need be. Oh yeah, boss orders on this guy. I'm gonna go for the Dedenne. Well, as mentioned, Wailord takes that like a champ. Ta-ta! Energy Retrieval. 1, 2. We can set up the other Wailord on the bench again. 1. And 2. That's how it goes. Frosmoth so busted. Don't need any of these cards. Research. Searching for the Glimwood Tangle. There we go. Might as well equip that here. Glimwood Tangle. And let's go. Have some fun with the ocean waves. 1. 2. 2. That's fine. He already slapped some damage. Look at that. Woo! Wailord destroying Eternatus VMAX. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Wailord VMAX. Against 1 prize decks, you're going to have a little bit more of a hard time. Against 2 prize and 3 prize decks, you're going to be awesome. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to demolish the like button. If you want, there's a card market coupon code right now on the top of the screen. It's a €5 coupon code from our good sponsor, cardmarket.com. For 1 person. Let me know what you're gonna buy with it if you're the one that claimed the code. And there's gonna be more codes in almost every video, so don't worry about that if you didn't get it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very shortly. Peace out.